Tedford was founded in the late 80s, starting with one house in Brunswick that was used as a shelter for individual adults who needed a place to be. And over time, we've grown to programs to prevent homelessness, to mitigate the impact of homelessness, and to solve homelessness one household at a time. But 15 years ago, we knew that the size and the condition of our two shelters for adults and for families was just not up to snuff. We needed more space, we needed it to be more accessible, we needed better security, and so it took us a while to figure out, as a little tiny organization, how to get there. We had to launch a capital campaign, spent a few years raising money, spent a year building the building, and we opened this up and transitioned the shelters over in November and December of 2025. When we first started this capital campaign, I was on the board at that point, I wasn't the director, but I knew that if you're gonna try to build a big building, shouldn't you try to put some solar on top of it? Just like all kinds of buildings, all kinds of places. And it was really a stretch. We knew that for this agency, raising what ended up being over $9 million was going to be a real stretch, unprecedented. So like, how would we dare have the audacity to try to find a few extra $100,000 for solar? But what we found was, after talking to Revision, and first in 2022, about what it would take, getting a sense of the scale of the numbers, and as the campaign developed, the more I projected out to the public and to our supporters a more fulsome vision of how the facility could work and how it could be of service and how it could be sustainable, people were really excited to hear that. And so we did find people who were, I would say, fairly excited about the idea of housing and the cause of homelessness, and those people were ecstatically devoted to sustainability, and for whom putting solar on our roof, or any roof for that matter, was the thing that got them up in the morning. And so it was great to make some new friends and be thinking about philanthropy kind of in a more intersectional way, and it allowed us to not just install the array and maybe lease it, which was our original hope, but actually to just pay for it outright and benefit, receive all those benefits directly to help reduce our energy costs, to keep more of our ongoing donations every month going directly into the mission, and to know that we're doing the most we can to reduce our environmental footprint of this operation. To me, community looks like just taking seriously the idea that people who are near you are important to you even if you don't know them. Be interested in your neighbors, and to know that the kid sitting next to your kid in class might be contending with homelessness, and that does impact your child, right? Or your grandchild. I mean, Revision made this as easy as possible, right? The hard part was us figuring out what we were ready to do, but Revision had the great designers talking to us on the front end, on the sales side of things, helping us understand the various options, the technology, the financing. And then when it came to the actual coordination with our building team, that was seamless. I mean, all I had to worry about was oh, when are they coming, when are they leaving? And I will say, the Revision install team actually really broke in our break room. We have a break room in this building. We've never had a break room for our staff before. Something as simple as that. And we were all still transitioning in and trying to find our computers, but they would be out there sweating and shoveling the snow off the roof, and they'd come in for lunch and just hang out and be the most cheerful people. And I'm like, okay, if you got somebody doing manual labor and they're having this much fun with their colleagues and happy to talk to the client about it, the dreaded homeowner, then obviously the employer's doing something right.